Excuse the smell. I hope this mic, it's just, I should probably take them off actually. Um, so what the subjects? Well, I need arms. So shit, bruv. I'm so broken down. Like, it's ridiculous. But I did spend hours tidying up my home today. Tomorrow's today. I'm gonna clean. I'm just taking off the Bluetooth and undone my headphones. This here. That's all I was going to say today, really. It's just I'm so broken down. I'm sort of at the point where I'm like, is physical therapy, like, if I could afford it, still. Just antibiotics, anti-robotics. Look at my nose, even. Sheesh kebab. I ain't got any contact lenses. No, not you. Shoulders back, like my mum used to say. Hello. I think chat is on. So say hello. So I said hello to you. I don't know you, who you are. You may be anyone. Not met yet, so just in town as always. Looking at my nose at the moment, wondering why I have one ear slightly higher than the other. This thing about Easter caught me by surprise, to be honest. So I was like, oh, stuff's happening tonight as well. Thought everyone would take a rest. And thank God for pain management. It's not really what I even intended. It was like hardly even intentional. Just, I think we're alone now. Hello. This is an advertisement for Benson Hedges Blue. They come, they go. It's fine. I just, honestly, I'm just like, I've got to sell the place anyway, and I need to stop even saying that. I need to stop saying that online. Like, it's the only wealth that I have, right? And in my will, my brothers, Dominic and Philip, are basically set to really do well if I die. So, trying to sell my apartment so I can do more things. Especially with like Rachel Carter, the current, councillor for Hertford Castle. She's been asked so many times. I'm just putting her as the head there. If she's still alive, whatever it is. Can't turn the volume down here. It's like, it's for the blind, I've learned how to rap. Hello, mate. You alright, bro? Yeah, I'm alright.
Got the right pedal. Fuck.
Yeah, man. I learned how to rap on Noruz by listening to other people. Not with this shit inside me. I know they're strong, aren't they? These hospitals. Yakety yak nigum. I was hoping to see some people. English goods. Other people think this is shorts weather. Like, I've got leggings on, these things, all this stuff. Like I'm so smiling at myself, it's alright, guys. Man. Mandem. Mandem. Shit, that's a weird paint. Oh god, the bell. What time it is? Why are they ringing now? They're 15 minutes early. What the fuck? Just the local church just rang the time like for 10 p.m. Like it's 9:45, right? Most people have clocks and things. Like. Hello to other people. To other people. Hello to other people. If only. I have a theory that people all hear different things, like frequency, you know. And it's careful what you're expecting. Me also, like I watch my stuff or listen to whatever it is I'm doing at that time. It's been a few days since I've watched any of my stuff. Even immediately afterwards, I'm like, my memory for sound is, I've mentioned it before. People are just leaving, bro. I'm like, it's fine. I'm on my own anyway. I kind of want to look at this, I don't know. Looking for somewhere to be. A local church. There's so many church buildings around here. Spider, in Central Hartford on 4th Street, Fore, outside a barber shop. On the step. Street level. I've not got any Adidas at the moment. Got Vans for shoes. Vans for shoes. I wonder if this paint. I wonder if it's actually scratchable, that paint. You don't need to see what I'm looking at. I think it's a Porsche. Maybe it's not a Porsche for sure, but just the paintwork there. I'm just staring. It's fine. I slept all day. What is going on? Well, it's Happy Easter, so the Lord is risen. I know this is forbidden fruit, but I just didn't know what else to do. I just, Buzzball. Hello, Rob. Hello, Spider. They are just 13.5%, 200 mils. It's look, I'm gonna down it. Ready? About with that anymore now. Where should we go? We'll go walk about town. I just didn't know anything was happening tonight, and I said that a second time. I'm just like, I just didn't expect when I went outside that people would be going out. I was like, what's going on? I'm the Easter Bunny.
I didn't even snap back. When he asked for my Snapchat, no, for my Instagram.
What's your Instagram? Essential information, you know. I've got to get in contact with my hairstylist because look, all these empty fucking businesses everywhere, failing, right? No one's got money. I don't really feel comfortable filming other people in there, just look at me. I've got to get rid of these germs. That was the essential thing, is I've paid 70 plus 70 plus 121 plus £9.90 just to get a prescription for pneumonia, right? And I got 1 week's worth, having had pneumonia for such a long time. And so, of course, I'm not really any better. But once the holidays are over, I'll go to my doctor, wherever they may be, Just be like, listen, this is the thing. Could you give me amoxicillin, perhaps? You know, I noticed that other drug solves chlamydia, so I was like, well, with an egg like that, you know, I can't believe I put that egg inside me as well. And I'm like, what the fuck? I even had a dream about it the night before or something, about eggs in the bath and everything. I was like, nah, I'll just shove it up my conut. So, you know, what a fucking dish I am. Sometimes just too enthusiastic, I think, to have a hairstylist. I do, but the thing is, I had to cancel her appointment with me because it's just English in any order, because Matty, I've got fags. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1 second. How many fags do you want? How many do you want? Give me a number.
20.
20? Go on, give me a number. There's 2, bro. One more. All right. Wait. One. There's another one.
Thank you, darling.
I'll see you later. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay, where did this begin? My shoulders. I've gone back to salty. You know, there's still some of it yellow coming out. You know, so. I wish it was so easy to sell my place. Like, I think I probably did have chlamydia, to be honest. My ex, I spent like 3 months going to him. I need to get tested, you know. I need to wait because I need to get tested. Do you want to get tested? He's like, I don't need to get tested. Well, I was like, I need to get tested. In the end, once my result came through was clean, you know, go with them and then go with another them, you know. Not that I wanted to, but, you know, because you only need to say no 50 times, you know. You know, have it or leave it, whatever. So, English. I don't know what English is. Anyone? I'm not even going the right way right now. Right, I've drunk already. Hello, that name I can't read. Great deal. They'll only give him some cigarettes. Stuck in a bubble in a minute. Hello, everybody. What should we do? Like, where do we go? Where do we go now? Aye, where do we go? Look at now, check this out. I had no idea. Fucking thank you, Spider. Thank you so much. How that happened, I will never know. I was just saying this, the family courts and the criminal courts downstairs, family courts upstairs. I had no idea I'd muted myself. I don't know how that happened. I was just saying that the other day I was walking down this road and I was chatting with somebody and I go, do you know, sometimes I see the lights on in there at night and we turn, and then immediately these lights came on. He goes, there's nobody in there at night. I go, well, there's someone, look, the light just went on, bro. You know, like, what are they doing in there? You know, having a lovely time, I suppose. You know, it's just, you know, and even an homage to the window tax. How lovely. You know, we'll go around the other side, see what the light's on still, because, you know, you wouldn't just leave your lights on, would you? I don't know is the honest answer, Spicer, about where to move to. Somewhere with cheaper rent. I'm thinking Liverpool, honestly, because far away. You know, I can't even get to London and back, to be honest. I mean, it's not close to Liverpool. It's fucking tiring walking about. These heels, bro. My heels are so battered. You see, these guys, they claim not to be Freemasons, like their friend round at the jewellery shop. Yeah, of course. Not Freemason, not Freemason, not Freemason. Maybe Muslim, you know, who knows? Let's have a look. Up in the family room. Nah, I can't move over that way, bruv. Got to move to somewhere in the city. I think Liverpool's cheaper. Maybe I'll... honestly, I want to ring the bell, bro. You know, like, just anywhere. Just like, fucking North Africa at this rate, go and drink some fluoride, for God's sake. It's like naturally occurring fluoride. I lost my tongue. Naturally occurring fluoride? That was what Wikipedia used to say. This fluoride is naturally occurring in high levels in North Africa. No, we're not dumping them in there. I've got to move from the beep, beep, beep. Just stop oil, you know, beep, beep, beep. What I'll do is I'll tell you a story about Jessie. You know, Jessie, the orange bitch. Well, her master one day was sitting at home and he had the doors open. The door to his place, the Studio 19. I lived at number 18 Surrey House, by the way. I just put down 19 Surrey House because I couldn't run a business from my place. He told me that he just moved in. I have a feeling he lived there for a couple of years already, but he told me that. And so I put, right, 19, Studio 19. I lived at number 18, Surrey House, number 18. But one day, Jessie, the door was open and the door to the garden. You remember that little corner? Well, somebody, you know the corner with the rays of the garden? Well, somebody over the other side, some builders apparently, slapped a carpet out the window or some kind of fabric, like slap, slap, slap. Jessie heroically ran out the door, leapt and broke her spine at the pelvis on the corner of the wall. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. They lay together for 24 hours after that on the carpeted floor. And Jessie then had to be taken to the vet. And they soon, a day later, I believe, pronounced her as dead. Now, if you think it happened that way, you gotta think again, bro. There are actual brothels that only have dogs. Bitches. Maybe they have dogs too. You know, who knows? Satan, I dare you. You know, I was just like, you know, just unfortunate that I had a terrible blaze habit, you know. Blaze. Let's go and see our friendly kebab shops. I don't know. See this guy. Look how much does it cost to live here? Fuck knows, bro. Just move away, you know. Move. May get in trouble for doing this, who knows? I'm trying not to, right? You know, I'm trying not to intrude. You know, just I could do this vape in a minute. Could do this. So much information. Let's go to Mangal. I love being drunk, honestly. It's not even drunkenness, is it, at this rate? All right, people, well, that was enough, I don't know, enough information. I don't know what are the chances. Somebody slaps a piece of fabric out the window over the other side. Your bitch jumps up, runs out the room, runs out the door, leaps as a fully grown adult bitch, leaps and happens to miss her step and slam her pelvis into the corner of the raised part of the garden and breaks her spine, but still takes a couple of days to die. I always believe that story. You know, that's almost as unbelievable as saying that I attempted the owner, the master of the bitch, to slam his grandchild, but I attempted 30 years earlier the son of the man who was also the father of the grandchild So it was my temptation, was it? Me going, listen, bruv, you do it. I'm going to film it. I'm going to fucking film you. And I did. I didn't get invited to film. I just kept hearing this boom, 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 boom every weekend. Boom, boom, boom. I thought, this ain't right, bruv. I'm just taking a day off, you know, in the back room. And I thought, this ain't right. I'm going out there. I'm going out. I go out into the garden with my camera. And I see through the window the son, also the father of the grandchild, sat in a chair staring at a television that ain't working, it's not on, while the grandfather of the grandchild is bumping him up and down on the bed. And of course I filmed that, but unfortunately I sent it to people that are fake journalists at the moment, very fake, because later I had to report to police. I know, it's probably the worst decision I ever made, because after that I got sectioned immediately almost, right? For 6 months. So I'm just trying to say, because I thought, you know, at least if they want to report later, because I don't think they'll be better off in foster care, do you? You know, and because there was another place as well, like where the grandchild was normally living with his his full sister, sorry, they're both Joe's children. So them kids were living with mum, who had other kids, my other dads, and apparently men were in and out of there all the time. Yeah, pretty easy if you got mum on medication and alcohol. So I'm just trying to say, like, you know, I did not tempt you to fuck Joe up the arse. So I was hardly tempting you to fuck Bowie up the arse or do anything to Naya if I just said to you, yeah, you know what, I'm going to film it. Even if I said that 3 times, bro, come on, let me off the hook here. I was trying to just move. Go and do some street theatre, you know, it's been a while. Bends over, please. Bends over. It's actually really nice up there. I went up the other day. Fucking pucker up there, I love it. So, just nice space, that's all. They serve coffee as well, so that's what I'm saying. Just moving on from that last subject, I think we all heard enough about that. I can't tempt you 30 years before you've done the crime, or when you're doing that, you know, Steve Newland to loads of other children. I don't care what name you put it in, it ain't right. But like I said, I sent the video to Sean Atwood and Ron Swans. What the fuck is that guy's name? Wolfman, Ron, is it Ron? You know, the Wolf Club guy. Well, they never fucking wrote back. All right, they're the only ones with those videos. I had to delete them off my phone, bro. So that's why there's no police case about it. All right, because I thought at least if I report, if the kids report later, then they got me to back them up. Of course, because I reported on the internet, you just delete that, you know, delete it. But like I said, they're no better in foster care. Anyway, for the next part of this show, I'm going to say to you, if I was to finish work at 5 and then walk through town, all the coffee shops are closed. Can't get no food. You know, what you need to do? Go wear the spoons again? Jesus, sweat. Just get a late license, bro. Exactly. Like, but there was no, it's not. No, it's not as if. It's just they had so much shit going on that I did not know about. Like, what am I? The all-seeing eye? Come on, it's not as if I'm going to know what they've got going on. All I know about Ron Wolfgang is, do you like smoking weed for everybody? Yeah, it's not just you smoking it, boobies. Such a good guy. I know, I'm over 1 year. I've got my cannabis oil. I use my vaporizer pen. I don't care what your problem is. Carry on smoking. Go on. Blaze up. Ooh, new. You know, I'll get to rest in a minute. You know, because that's what I'm saying. You know. Now, and obviously, police dropped that on my head just to send her away. You know, ridiculous. Actually, I kind of put myself away. It was like, I can't stay with Compton forever. She was getting attacked so badly. I don't even know Wi-Fi. I would have thought, you know, not crazy. You know, just. And I heard she passed away. You know, unsurprisingly, leave me with nobody. And what the fuck is this? Why don't they put their shit away? Put your fucking shit away, wherever you are. What's this place? They should put their fucking shit away. I remember when I was only just moved here, like I sat here sometime and I'm sure someone was screaming at me, like, have some respect. And I was like, have some respect, bro. I need to sit down somewhere without paying for it, you know. It's fine. It's fine. My spine is fine. Living by the coast away. It's just driving. I don't drive. I have no driving license. I've never had driving lessons. My dad thought it was really like, don't learn how to drive. I'd be dangerous behind the wheel, honestly. Like, you know. What I call myself these days is sans language. Body language, yeah? Say what you see. If I had my ultimate wish as a twankathon, I'd put myself, I'd get some guys, I'm not, this was a previous idea. I'd be like, drive me to the furthest place away from everywhere, turn the water supply off, don't leave me with any food, I'll just twank to death, you know. Because programs in a laboratory somewhere in London.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, do the practical and the theory, you know. And now that I'm all metalled up with your Wi-Fi, you know, serve the servants of love, you know. I don't know, fuck, man. What you do for $1. Yeah, no, it's great to live by the coast. And also, you know, the rumour has it, don't live by the coast, so... Yeah, I'd need like a chauffeur, that's the kind of guy, like just like, Winston, Jeeves, could you drive to the nearest, you know? Thank God for alcohol, you know, the original painkiller. I wasn't even in pain, you know, it's just like, I don't know, I can't stay sober all the time. It's a starting point, you know. I don't know. I got away with, did I get away without drink? I went to fucking rehab 2 times. Find something, you know. It's not about you. Hello, Zara. Hello, Spider. A useful crotch. Just trying to... My eldest brother gave me a computer when I was like... Do you remember they used to be like boxes? And he left some porn on there. And I saw... I don't know, like... There was like so many files. You know, JPEGs, whatever. I believe that I looked at 3 of them. And the third one was a female mounting like a shaft, you know, halfway down the shaft. And I said, I've seen too much. I'm 19 or whatever it was. I think I've already seen enough. Now I've seen this. And I just switched them off. To my bro, I'm like, bro, you know you left all your porn on this computer. The worst thing I've seen before that, because I went to college like a couple of years late. And I did like 1 term of like drama, fuck knows, like English theatre drama or something, like A-levels, and I dropped out after 1. I finished a term and I was like, I had to go. I went back the following year, did a year of performing arts BTEC, had to go. But I was like 18, I was not 18 or 19 instead of 16, 17, and there was a computer room with the internet, and I'm online, and there was like an image of a guy that had ribs removed to be able to suck his own dick. You know, so, you know, jaw work. Doing GCSEs. Zara, if you're doing GCSEs, then this is not set to children. You're supposed to be over 18. I don't know why the fuck. Go away. I'm so glad this world is just like, you know, you come to this world, you don't stay. It's just like, I love ideas of hell and, you know, go round and round and round, try again, you know. But Ray and Wilson, seeing as I've already like messaged you, oh, you retracted, Zara, you're not really doing your GCSEs, go away, go home, get another job. I already tagged Ray and Wilson on Soul Boom, and I was like, what are you saying about no hell? Like, are you okay? Like, there's no hell. I think I've read some Baha'i writings. I think maybe there is a hell. You know that, you know that, you know that. Don't talk shit. You've got loads of money. Come on now. But to give the benefit of the doubt, all right, mate, you might need to say something, get people investigating things. It's all right. You're not going to be able to change much, you know. It's fine. You know, thank God I'm not in control of what other people are up to. But like I said at the beginning of this, when I watch these back and I listen to whatever it is I'm doing, I just don't remember. I got battered, right? Remember in the temples, right? A few times, at least from early on. Like I said, the cattle prod, not necessary. I control you, yes? So whatever, you know, it's just like, okay, so I got hit in the head a couple of times in my temples. Now my memory for sound completely obliterated. Hello, quality police. It's nice to have fans. More fans. Far from homeo. I was alright before this, wasn't I? So, I'm hoping Tuesday, when the NHS reopens, you know. Because last year, I'd go there and all they wanted to do was give me mental health assessments while I'm this fucking handicapped and disabled. How are you feeling? It's like, I don't fucking know through my senses.
It's doing a zip up really quick.
Hello, Wizard of Oz.
I don't think the brick wall's answering you.
Do you want to fucking fight me right now? Who was that? Did you say that to me? Did you say that to me? Did you say that to me? Move along. You know, don't take the piss or you end up looking like a fucking twat. Did you say that to me? Woo. Oh, smash! I tell you, them buzzballs are ridiculous. Christ almighty. Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm just glad I didn't hit the guy, you know. He's not going to stop thinking about that for a couple of days. You know, don't take the piss. I've lost my passport. Right, seriously, it's always in one place or it's in my handbag, and it's not been in either of those places for ages. And hi. I don't know what the next part of that was. Oh, my spine. I think I made it worse, actually. Like, just, you know, it might be the sitting. I did 4 hours. I'm sure it must have been at least 4 hours of tidying up today. Tomorrow's, I'm gonna clean. My place is filthy. And I can't stop writing on the walls. Like recently I wrote the kind teacher, but it ends up looking like the kind teached. Teach the kind. We just done another bell. These guys are ringing on the quarters now, like. Zara, you're too young to be in here. Time out. 24 hours. You're too young to be here. Doing your GCSEs. I need to sell so I can afford to pay for physical therapy and all the other stuff that I pay for. I'm going to keep my PIP, but I'm going to lose my universal credit. But I'll be able to pay off my debts, and then I'll be able to, I guess, rent something, and then I'll be able to pay for like physio and everything like that, because I've always paid for my own physio. Like my trust fund started with my granddad on my mum's side. It didn't start with my dad. He just signed the checks. He got my mum to pay into it constantly. Came from my granddad. All my trust funds were my great granddad's, and my granddad's name. Nothing to do with my old man. So, and then I never knew, because it's shrouded in secrecy, that like at 35 they were just going to dump a load of money on me, and it was just after my daughter got taken for adoption, you know, sacrificed basically to the living gods or whatever the fuck they are, MAPs, you know, like. So I didn't know that was going to happen, and then I bought a place and wasted loads of money because I didn't have nothing to live for, if you know what I mean. And then, so now if I said, because I'm in debt from unpaid rent leading to unpaid rent and unpaid management company fees, because there was a big dispute over the price that came in for them when the management company got taken over. They set the cost at exorbitant prices, extortionate, and so they were taken to court and they failed, they lost, and now the management company fees for my apartment are roughly 135, 140 a month. But I need to pay them back. I owe them like $6,000, owe something like ridiculous amount of money in Kemp Town, including for all the broken windows. I'm not just paying for the broken glass, I'm paying for all the frames to have been changed, even though the bathroom window was pulled off its hinges by the man in Studio 19 that lives at number 18, the bigger apartment, with a terrible weed habit. You know, one of the wonderful things about being raped as a child is you're not going to remember that. You know, but.
Oh no, the shitty one. Yeah.
The physio that I find is effective for me is massage and chiropractic. I'd like to get a personal trainer. I just got to pay off my debts and move somewhere where I haven't got beep, 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 whatever it is in my head every fucking minute of the day. You know, even with less people pushing the button and whatnot, because so many people have asked Rachel Carter and all them in this area, because you just reduce the volume, it's affecting business, it's affecting her, it's affecting everyone, and they cannot, you know, so and there's repairs and stuff that needs to go on in there that I don't have money for. There's no point hanging on to that until, you know, it just completely crumbles to the ground. And it's a lovely apartment. It's had new flooring put in. It's had a new kitchen put in. You know, yes, it's going to need updating, but I smashed a couple of glass windows, but the bathroom window was completely pulled off its hinges by the man, Steve Newland, who lived at number 19, Surrey House, Kemp Town, Eton Place. Yeah, literally, I was in my room, like facing the garden, and I think I was like almost asleep, and I heard him come past, like storming past, and look up, and he just ripped my bathroom window off the hinges, because obviously it was open, like fractionally open. After that I couldn't close it. I just lived in terror. You know, I'm so proud of Naya as well for putting all those videos together. And if you go and look at Steve Newland's page, you'll notice she's not been allowed to upload any videos since I put them together for her. You know, you cannot get away in court, I don't care who you are, by trying to say that I tempted you to do that to Bowie, when clearly you'd already done that to Joe. You know, otherwise, because Joe was there every time. Joe, Steve, Naya, Bowie, Jesse, all of them in one room. How come Joe was not able to stop Steve from doing what he was doing to Bowie? And how was I responsible if he was doing stuff to the other girls that were living at Naya and Bowie's mum's house? Guys, I might have done. You'll need to probably maybe send me a text message if possible, or send me an email with your number, and I'll make sure I unblock it then, because I do for Headspace. I know sometimes I'm rogue on my phone and I'm just like, delete that fucking, you know. No, it's not about somewhere quieter. It's literally, I need the money, I need to pay my debts, and they won't shut the beeping down. I don't mind people walking past any time of day or night. It's not a problem, because I have so much, I'm quiet. So, you know, background noise is not really a problem. It's the do, you know, it's like, it's enough already. It's for the blind. Reduce the volume, you know. I've been asked by more people. I don't even know how many people. I just asked about, and they were like, yeah, we've asked them to reduce the volume. They just drink wine and in their minds, power of the mind. Well, the convenient thing about here is, under normal circumstances, maybe you just about get there and there to get this and that, you know. It's like when I purchased my property, I decided between that, in like April 2016 was when I was looking, and it was between that place and a place freaking like 2 miles from town, just like literal tumbleweed. So I think I might get offline soon. It's been 43 minutes, 22 past 22, according to, you know. I just wanted to say to you guys and girls and whatever you are, like, I didn't feel very well today, or yesterday. I've got problems walking on my heels. Seems to shoot up into my sacrum. But I spent at least 4 hours tidying up. Today, tomorrow, I will clean. And I just got to put my place on the market one way or another. Right, Marty, stop using my formal name. Yeah, talking to someone helps, Spider, for sure. I love you, Marty, but please stop doing that name. You just, you know, it's Yash or Yazzie, you know. Well done, everybody. Let's touch me up. Retouch is on. Instructions, yeah. All right, no one. That was the beginning of a thing. I prefer no body to no name. Oh, I don't know what. Yashy Yash. Yeah, all right. Cheers, guys. Be well. Happy Easter. Jesus is Lord. And risen as well. So, you know, be happy. Be well. And, yeah. All right. Cheers. And if you've got any ideas to help me with my playlist, like I said, I listen to them and I'm like, I have no idea. Even after I said them, I'm like, no clue. So you know, don't look to me for answers, because I'm not sure. And yeah, chat to you later on. Cheers, have a good one. This will get set to private immediately. It's not me, it's just the platform, all right? Guys, take it easy.